Hey everybody, welcome back to the Wasatch Reading Club. My name's Dave. If this is your first time here, I'm glad you're here. The whole purpose of this is to be able to help parents or guardians help their children learn how to read better. So stick around and we'll follow through with what you can personally do to help your child begin the process to learn how to read.
We are forever learning, one step at a time.
So there are basically 5 steps of helping your child learn how to read. We're talking like kindergarten, first grade here. The very first step that kids need to know, the very first thing is letter recognition. They need to be able to know the alphabet, all the sounds that the letters make, and that can be challenging, especially with the vowels and how they can say a or a or ah. So go through those, make sure that your child just really knows what the alphabet is. After they know the alphabet, and maybe they don't have to know everything right away, but the second step would be letter blending. So that's the idea that if you take the word cat, for example, the sound of the first letter, they might think that it's a K, and they might think that it's a C. They'd be right both ways. The sound at the beginning of cat is K, and that could be a K or a C. But showing them the word cat, and then showing them how the letters run together or blend together. And so with a lot of different short words like cat or run or hop or dog or mom or dad, showing them those words and then breaking it down for them, sounding out how each letter sounds. It's really simple. Anybody can do that. Where it gets tricky is when we get into digraphs. And we talk in linguistics about digraphs. We're talking about 2 letters, different letters that make up a slightly different sound. So for example, CH, we'll say ch. SL, blended together, we'll say sl. EA, we'll say e. And double O, we'll say oo or depending on the word. And TH, we'll say th. Those are digraphs. So we've got 2 different letters that combine to make a sound. And that's probably a little bit further down the road than just first blending letters together to form words, simple words, single syllable words. But once they get the single syllable words down like cat or hop or run, that would be the next step, because that takes it up a notch. That shows them things like this or sleep or hang or ring. There are a lot of different words that will start to have digraphs. That's the next step up. After that, the best thing that you can do in helping your child in improving their reading skills is just to read with them. They don't have to be able to read these stories or nursery rhymes or anything like that with you. But if you have books that have these nursery rhymes or the Dr. Seuss stories or others that have these types of simple words where they can see repetition, that's a big deal. So as you read, they will start to see the patterns in the words and how they rhyme. So for example, one of the nursery rhymes that's really popular, everybody has probably heard it, is the 5 little monkeys. 5 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed." So there's just one word that repeatedly rhymes over and over. The more that your child hears those, they might not see the pattern right away, but they'll hear that familiar sound, and as they learn the different words and what they look like, they'll be able to apply the rules that they've learned about letter blending and the digraphs. And it does get a little bit tricky as some of the different sounds look different, whether it's EA saying E like read or EA in head. So that is something that can be a little bit frustrating for your child, but don't stress them out. If you're reading with them, that's amazing. If you're reading with them and showing them new words, that's even better. And helping them to see the patterns is a really big deal. So just a quick recap, talking about beginning readers and what they need to know. The very, very beginning, kindergarten, first grade, letter recognition. They got to know the alphabet. Letter blending, how letters start to run together or string together to form new words. And then a step a little bit above that is digraphs, where 2 letters will make one sound, like ch or th. And then practicing with just reading with them, picture books, nursery rhymes, Dr. Seuss stories, and you can even just have some that you make up together. And then last of all, don't stress your child out. If they don't recognize what the word is or how the letters combine, just read it to them. The repetition that they get from you spending time with them is way important. It's the best thing that you could be doing with them to help them understand reading. If this video helped you to understand maybe how you can help your child learn how to read, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button so that we can provide more of these types of videos to help you and your readers. Have a great day.
We are